Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Jumping on just a little bit early today. My tummy is talking. I need to go ahead and go and grab some lunch. So we'll go ahead and get into it. I do have the big stop sign up in the background because literally there's a level that is acting as a stop sign brick wall for the SPY. And I have some other really cool things to show you on Amazon, silver, and gold. But if you guys are new to my channel, please go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you guys can get more awesome videos like this. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let me change it on over so you guys can see the SPY. So you guys know I go ahead and I talk about the SPY as being a benchmark, right? We're going to go ahead and check out the S&P 500. Where are we in relation to them? Here is our ETF, the most liquid ETF around the world. And yesterday, we are right basically where we were trading all day yesterday. So we have a bit of consolidation. Hey, Asif. Hey, JZ. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So hey, Mikhail. Welcome. Always happy to have new people joining us. All right, so we do have this area that's really been a brick wall right up here, right? That we have this brick wall stop sign, and it's just sort of trading within this zone for the past 2 days. Now, let's go ahead and let's pull it back. Hey, Michael Davenport. Hey, Fausto. That's awesome. We'll look at Apple as well. I have some really cool things to show you guys. One of which will kind of blow your mind with Amazon and what happened with the market. So when we look back at our weekly chart, right, we are right up here where we were January 21st. Now, we saw dark pool activity at this level, and then a bit of a downturn came back down to 322. They took it to new highs. We saw more dark pool activity to the tune of, goodness, you know, we had 1.55 million shares that they sold. And where are we, right? We came back up and we're testing that again. So are we going to go up here, test the 337 area, the highs up here, 339, and then pull back down again? It's a possibility. We still have everything on hold with the Senate. I did some research. The top 4 people in the Senate, they said, even though we're working on negotiations right now, if we were to come up with a deal right now, we still have to go ahead and draft that bill to go ahead and go into effect. So likely the Senate is going to go ahead and have to extend their session unless they all say, no, we're going to go on our 1-month recess and we're going to be back in September. So if all the senators, I guess they have a choice. That's it, Asif. We're going to go ahead and look at that. He sold $3 billion worth of Amazon. You stole my thunder, Asif. All right, so here we are right now, and with the SPY, we keep hitting that brick wall, right? It keeps coming up here and hitting that resistance from back in January. So it's something to pay attention to. Are we going to go ahead and break down below 331.40? We saw some big movements. Oh, well, Michael, you know what? Let's go ahead and look at it. All right. So if you guys don't already know, just go to Form 4 and then type Amazon. And you can go and see insider trading for Amazon. So let's go back. More importantly, let's go back down here. All right. So right after earnings in February, Bezos sold $1.52 billion worth, roughly, right? Now, he just had the announcement that he had to go ahead and come up to an agreement with his ex-wife, everything like that. So is this coincidental? Let's see. We also had, let's go here to our daily chart for Amazon and see if he happens to coincidentally sell 2 to 3 days after earnings every time. Right, so back here, he sold, what was the date? He sold February 4th, 5th, and 6th, 3 days after earnings. Okay, earnings is going well. Let's sell not the first, the second, third, and fourth, third, fourth, and fifth day after earnings. Now let's see, did he sell in May as well? Let's go to May. Don't see any Bezos selling here. All right, so it brings us to the 3rd and the 4th, right? We have him selling 454,000 shares, 154,000 shares, 293,000 shares. It's 1.4 billion, 2.3 billion roughly, 2.7 billion, $3 billion that he just sold on the 3rd and the 4th, right? So he's selling these prices. Let's go ahead and let's put them on, right? So he sold it at 31.25, 31.41. So let's go here. 31.25, setting 31.25. I see what's going on. 31.25, and that was Bezos selling 454,000. Right? That's probably the biggest one. 293 at 31.20. Okay, so let's put another one there. 31.20 right here, and that was 293,000. And what I'm going to show you guys, let's see, 31.20, right? So all of that happened coincidentally. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Extra chump change in your pocket. Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and sell some shares of my company and lock in a cool $3 billion. We should all be so lucky. I wish it for you and for me to be locking in the $3 billion of profits. Okay, so when we look at it, he had that happen February 2nd, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, right? Let's look at the SPY. Where were we at that time with the SPY, right? We were up here, February 2nd and 3rd. So it pulled back a little bit, right? And the 4th. And then we came up here, we were testing this level right here. Yeah, he bought the Washington Post, Michael. But I'm talking about the sale that he just had in February, and now I'm talking about the sale that he's just had 2 days ago. All right, so we were hanging out right at the exact point that we are in the market right now, at this 332.24 level, and we went up above it for how many days? Let's count before we went right back down below. Okay, so we hit this level, and it was January 22nd, and then subsequently the high was February 19th. So roughly 20 trading days, 4 trading weeks, and then we had the massive downturn. Now, from the time at which Bezos went ahead and sold his final shares before the downturn, February 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days, and then there was a downturn. So it was a coincidence, maybe, that he happened to take $2 billion out of the market at that time, and maybe it's a coincidence that he's taking out $3 billion right now. Or this could be an indication in the next 2 weeks, maybe we're going to see a big downturn in the market. Just starting to see a lot of dark pool activity, and when that can happen, things happen. There's big moves in the market. You know, we saw lots of dark pool activity when it was way down at the bottom in March, and we saw that bounce coming. You know, and we saw 55 million traded on the SPY. So we were prepared for this downturn, and then we saw money coming in, and the market is really bullish until it isn't anymore. And right now, so Jay-Z, it's okay, right? It's okay. There's always opportunities in the market, right? So don't stress about that. When we look at it for the SPY, let's go ahead and stretch this out. If we can break above here, you know, I think we would likely go ahead and test that 337 level right up here, 337 area, and we can have a big move. We might go on up and test 341. We might even see 350. before we see a pullback. It's also potentially, hey, we are the Thursday where the Senate might be going ahead and saying, we're going to go ahead and extend our session, and it's going to end up being an extension. So how is the market going to go ahead and digest that and move forward? Well, for now, we're just going sideways, right? We're going sideways on the SPY. We're for 2 days in a row now. We went sideways here and it was upward motion. So maybe they are going ahead and they're consolidating everything. And we also have Fausto. Fausto's in Apple. So let's go ahead and check out Apple. So Apple and Microsoft are two of the strong ones to go ahead and watch. Apple is breaking out. Very nice, Fausto. And it's headed to the upside right now. Looks like it's broken above the high that we had on August 3rd of 446.55. So very nice. And it looks like on our daily, let's check it out on our daily chart. It might have a bit more of a pullback. Now, this could be in relation to the August 24th. We might have that August 24th is going to be that split. Here's something to also watch, right? I'm seeing this on a couple different stocks now. Granted, we had earnings, but look at what's happening as it's going up. That volume is really dropping, right? When we look at the SPY as well, we could, now that we've hit 447.50, it might be going up to that 450 level. So here we have another descent there. Let's check out the Qs. So obviously it's pulling the Qs up, so that's why the Qs are green on the day. Same thing. We're seeing a drop in volume. Now, we didn't see it so much here. We didn't really see it so much here, but that's something that I'm watching, is why is this volume dropping off right here? You know, why are people not, why is it not coming in, right? Let's also look at silver. Silver, crazy, right? Give you guys some insight. We had dark pool activity back here, back at $16, $17. So the trade started back here for us, and really it's been amazing. $10 move up from where we started to see the dark pool prints. So if you guys do not already know about the dark pools, or you have an interest in learning about them, you can get in some amazing trades just like this at thedarkpools.com. At the training pit is where we teach all about the dark pools, and you can see it's amazing, right? We had millions of shares down here. It went above them. That means they were buying, and look at where we are now. Same thing on gold, GLD. We had prints back here. Once it broke above, boom, GDX as well. Hey, Arky. Same thing. Once it broke above back in June, ride it right on up. So seeing that happen over and over again begins to instill confidence for you with the dark pools, and then you're able to go ahead and profit fairly well. So definitely come on over and check it out, because it can definitely change your trading style. Apps was one of my watch lists today. It went ahead and gapped, and then it's just trading within this trading zone, never really broke out. American Airlines as well has lots of volatility today. Looks like a potential nice short below that 1260 area right here. And you see I had that as my support level. It never really broke below, but we are in a bit of a descending wedge right now on the chart right here. So if we break down from here, we could head on back down, could easily come back down. You guys know I love this moving average right here. Maybe down to 1175, might have a nice dollar move to the downside here. CCL also big on the movement. Hey, look, it hit that 425 up here, and now we are pulling back from it. SPCE, big move. Fastly today. Arky, weren't you in Fastly? I think you were. But this one has had a lot of movement. Let's go and look at it on the daily. I did post TrendSpider. Next Thursday at 12:30, I will be live with TrendSpider. So I'll do my 12:15, and then we're going to go live and talk all about TrendSpider and how their software is amazing. So check that out as well next Thursday. but this pulled back. Hey, we're hitting our 20 simple moving average, 21 EMA right here. Yep, ASIF, sometimes it's even better than that. With the silver, it's been pretty amazing, right? So we're hitting a support right here. If it breaks down, could easily come back down to 76, 74, maybe even all the way down here. So do you guys have any other ones that you would like to go ahead and look at for today? We have Western Digital as well. Ouch, Crumble City. If we dropped down, we could easily be going down to $32. Looks like that might very well be happening for Western Digital. It has gone ahead and broken down. 37.20 I think is actually where I had it. So if 37.20 fails, which we are failing right now, we could be heading down another $5 to the 32 range. Maybe not today, but in the next 2 days. AMD. You know what, Dave? It's just the moving averages, and I like to see where the price action is in relation to the moving averages. So that's why I have them up there. All right, so let's look at AMD, Micron, and FCX. So AMD looks like it's riding up nicely right here. It's respecting this 50 simple moving average. It did break up from that consolidation right here. So seeing that it broke up, it's a bit extended away from our 4 moving average. It could pull back, just a simple pullback down to 83.60 and the little move, and then it could continue to the upside from there. Potentially if the trend continues and the market stays up. Right now we're having a hard time going green on the market for the SPY. Apple is really doing its part to go ahead and pull everything up. So FCX is having a nice move to it. And let's go to our 15-minute chart here. We are butting up against a resistance point up here at 1450. If it does go ahead and break there, we might see a nice move. Now, if it goes ahead and it can't break out from there, if we break down from 1375, we might have a little short on it there, right? And Facebook. Let's go ahead and check out Facebook. So Facebook is breaking out right now, had a nice move. We broke this 253 level, came on up. It's hitting this trend line up here and potentially right on up to 264.50. It's a bit extended. You're going to see it's going to be extended away from the 4 EMA right now, so it might have a bit of a retracement, and we have higher than normal volume today. Obviously a bit of a short squeeze, but we are above this high volume candlestick. So really that breakout was breaking above this high volume candlestick, and now it could still pull back to 253, still be in that upward trend. So it might be a good profit taking zone here. You can see we are hitting a trend line and it seems to have stalled it. All right, last one. That was it. We'll go ahead and, you know what? Honestly, Fausto, in my opinion, I think the SPY needs to more than just close above that hourly on the 45-minute chart. It needs to go ahead and close above 332.50 or even 333, because it keeps testing, and every time it goes above here, it pulls back. 332.25 has been very strong resistance. So right now, this is a brick wall, a big stop sign. Maybe wait to see, because we might be at a point of potential rollover here. Even though I say, hey, the market's bullish until it isn't, well, this, when it stalls like this, wait for it. Wait for it to go ahead and make that move. When it breaks, it's going to break and it's going to have a nice strong move. So last time we had this, we were down at 323.65, and now we're up $9 from there. So again, it's just sort of stalling up here. Wait for it. Wait for it to give you that move. Don't jump in ahead of time. It's like Jesse Livermore, reminiscence of a stock operator. Wait for that level to be broken for the higher probability trade. Excuse me. All right, guys, have an amazing afternoon. I'm not sure I'm going to do the live stream tomorrow. I'm going to go whale watching, so I'm very excited about that. But I will let you guys know. I might do it live from my phone and just give you some perspective there. So have a great one and enjoy your day. Trade with proper risk management and Carpe Profit. Seize those profits one trade at a time. Bye.